pt3 and sorry it's a late stream. I just finished the NBA game, and you can tell from my mood who I was rooting for. Alright, so we got 2 pages to cover. We got 3 and 4 to cover. Let's go with Master Ravens. As an agent for the UN Intelligence Bureau, Master Raven embarked on the latest top secret mission: infiltrate the King of Iron Fist tournament and confront her assigned target. In the frozen area that was to be her battleground, Master Raven stood, arms folded, face to face with her subordinate sworn enemy, who simply narrowed his eyes and took up a fighting pose.
You're that Russian.
Round 1.
Hey, look, it's Dragunov. Wait, Dragunov is her target? Okay, I really want to see where this is going. I really don't know how to use this bitch. Aaron! Oh yeah, Aaron, did you see that Lily? Oh yeah, guys, did you notice that Lily is Eliza's sister, apparently? But Eliza wouldn't stop falling asleep. Damn it. Alright, let's see what you're doing, Master Raven.
This is the guy that gave Raven all that trouble?
Yes, it is. Did she just cut a freaking rocket in half?
That imbecile needs to be retrained.
Raven's gonna get a new one. Yeah, right? Let's see how Dragunov's ending play out. Let me guess. The rocket hits her or something? Sergei Dragunov entered the King of Iron Fist tournament on Army's order. As the designated arena of his first match, a woman appeared before him. There was something strangely familiar about her. It didn't take Dragunov long to figure out who she was, and he wasted no time in readying himself for combat.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
What? That's bold.
Final round.
We're like, nah, fuck you.
Fight.
Yeah. Man, that's vicious.
You win.
That is. That is brutal. is with these tanks? That is... I mean... Okay. Alright. Paul in the pain. Let's see what Paul's ending is.
No pain, no gain.
When Paul Phoenix, the golden boy of the martial arts world, stepped into the ring, the excitement in the crowd is palpable. But this time, when his opponent's name rang over the arena's loudspeaker, he could only scratch his head in disbelief. It was Kuma again? However, Kuma was nowhere to be seen. Word went around that the bear had dropped out of the tournament. The ring announcer informed the spectators of a last-minute change to the fight card. Relieved, Paul awaited his entrance of his long-anticipated human opponent. And that is...
Round 1.
Panda. Human opponent? How is this a human opponent?
KO. Round 2. Fight.
It says human opponent.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Man, nobody gives a damn about Paul.
You stink! We love Panda, not you!
Poor Paul. That's not right. Someone threw a freaking sword at him. Panda, Lin Xiaoyu's pet and personal bodyguard, was concerned because she hadn't seen Xiaoyu since she left in search for Jin Kazuma. Panda knew that Xiaoyu was likely at the King of Iron Fist tournament, so she headed off to the arena. Panda approached the staff entrance and inquired with the guards at Xiaoyu's whereabouts, but was hurriedly ushered inside, believing Xiaoyu to be somewhere up ahead. She bound down a darkened corridor towards the light ahead, but to her chagrin, it wasn't Panda's dearest Xiaoyu awaiting her, but an unfamiliar, boorish man with a bizarre hairstyle. Engaged by the man's attitude and absence of her owner, Panda's fury reaches a boiling point. Boorish attitude and weird hairstyle? Why are you doing Paul so dirty in this game?
Fight.
Volleyball mom.
Round 2. Fight.
sorry, Paul. I'm sorry. Oh, Paul. Now, Eddie.
Vamos lá.
Eddie Goro went to the G Corporation to exact revenge on Kazuya Mishiba for murdering his father. After he's taken out of crowd of bodyguards, a young girl in a strange outfit stood before him and struck a pose. You're not getting past me, old man. Teehee. What did she mean by old man? Confused and irritated by her appearance and disrespectful tone, but aware of the threat she posed, Eddie prepared to fight.
Não pense que eu vou ficar leve com você. Round 1. Fight.
Windmill! Windmill, 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 windmill. Aw. Ow.
KO.
Die.
Round 2. Fight.
Windmill, 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 windmill. Aw. Baloney, I just got up. Don't you teehee, you bitch. Die.
Me diz onde está o Kazuya. Tá brincando comigo?
Jesus.
Droga!
And now lucky Chloe.
Are you ready?
No. Lucky Chloe is a pop sensation and face of the G Corporation brand. The mysterious man burst into the G Corporation and took out guard after guard with the dance light technique. Lucky Chloe fearlessly walked up to him and blocked his path. She drew the man on her trademark smiles and issued him a challenge. Fight her, and if she loses, he'll have to work as her backing dancer without caring if he accepts the conditions or not. She prepared for battle.
Hi! Lucky! Kuro desu.
Round 1. Fight. KO.
That was relatively easy.
Fight.
Here we go!
KO.
I'm sorry.
You win.
Jesus Christ.
おっさん何グダグダやってんだよ。私もバックダンサーにしてやるんだから、それくらいちゃんとやれよ。なんだよ、文句あんのかてめえ。負けた分際で私の言うことが聞けねえのかよ。ほらもう一回。
Why does Eddie?
くらいだよ。おらこっちも好きでやってんじゃねえんだよ。てめえアイドル舐めてんだろ。プロの世界は甘くねえんだよ、このうどん頭野郎。ほらもう一回。ラッキーくらいだよ。ダメだってんだろ。手がこう、こっちもこう。あ、そうだ、本番では助走させっからな。
King is not only a mass professional wrestler, but also the proud owner of an orphanage. Recently, King's sworn friend and comrade, Craig Murdoch, as well as the man King called his master, both engaged in a bloody fight, which led them with critical injuries. King desperately wanted to come to his friend's rescue, but knew that their operation wouldn't come cheap. At the same time, King's orphanage was in constant danger of owing to the raging war between Youth Corporation and Mishima Zaibatsu. Finding himself caught between a rock and a hard place, King entered the King of Iron Fist tournament with his eyes set firmly on the cash prize. Yo, the disrespect to Eddie and Paul is unreal, man. Like, these guys are classic characters, but no, they're like, fuck you guys. I like how they both didn't even utter a word that's in brackets. Both! They disrespected both. They disrespected both of those guys. How are both of you commenting but there's only one viewer? What the hell is going on? It was no secret that G Corporation was locked in a power struggle with Mishima Zaibatsu. However, the G Corporation itself, another battle was raging, the battle to create the ultimate next-gen humanoid weapon. On the side was the development team behind Jack series led by Jane. On the other side was research team responsible for Gigas, a bio-enhanced superhuman. With his massive side of uncanny mobile, Gigas was hailed for his versatility in combat, and some saw him as more of a compatible, dislodging the Jack series from its position as G series premier weapon. Both teams entered their weapons into the King of Iron Fist tournament to decide once and for all which was the best. Nah, I'm working tomorrow, dude. I'm just trying to get this out of the way. I have to.
Fight.
った。
Let's get Leo's out of the way. Leo entered the King of Iron Fist tournament in the hopes of uncovering more about his deceased mother. His deceased mother, who had been a researcher for the Mishima Zaibatsu. When Leo learned that his battle arena was to be Zaibatsu Won Dojo, he couldn't believe his luck. However, when he got there, the dojo was in ruins. The moonlight poured in through holes in the walls and roofs, illuminating the floor with an eerie beauty. A short while later, a strange floating silhouette appeared and slowly glided towards Leo. Silhouette had a switch, held a sword in his left hand, rotated the mid-swing. What was it? It was like it could fly, squid, or octopus. Was it a demon? Then it finally dawned on Leo. The bizarre creature was his opponent. Cautiously, he prepared to fight. I don't understand the double. I don't.
Round 1.
I honestly thought it was a girl, but now it just changed gender. Apparently, they're not gonna ever touch that.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Hello, quick fat tard.
Was ist das für ein Ding? Ein Tintenfisch? Ein Oktopus? Ein Ninja?
Like that's what octopus and ninja don't have. Whatever words it is.
Das ist also dieser komische Typ, über den alle reden. Japan ist so verrückt. Nein, ich muss mich auf meine Mission konzentrieren. Bis später, komischer Oktopus-Typ.
It's a stereotype. Now we play as Yoshimitsu. When Daihachi is reinstated as CEO of Mishima Zaibatsu, Yoshimitsu sensed something bad was afoot, and so entered the King of Iron Fist tournament as a way of confirming his suspicion. He infiltrated point that would be the Mishima Dojo. It seemed like a perfect location for collecting intelligence, and even though the building would act as an arena for his tournament match, Yoshimitsu approached from the air just in case. When he entered the Mishima Dojo, the place looked as though it had been hit by a typhoon. Waiting for Yoshimitsu in the gloom was a charming young martial artist. Yoshimitsu couldn't say for sure, but he thought he seemed a little tense. Though his look were enchanting, he also seemed dangerous, so Yoshimitsu braced himself for battle. This guy is freaking enchanting. What kind of bullshit? What a beautiful opponent. This is so weird.
Round 2. Fight.
Ow.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
Ow! I teleported into it. Damn! I gotta stop trying to practice moves with Yoshimitsu. I need to end this match. It's taking forever.
Round
Shut your
one.
gay ass up, Yoshimitsu.
Fight.
Jesus!
KO.
I'm doing so bad right
Round
now.
two. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
How do you block strikes from the sword?
KO. You win.
Such strength for one so delicate. Please stop breeding. Oh god. Right? Oh god.
Hilfe! Ein komischer Oktopus-Typ ist hinter mir her.
He gogged him. Josie and Shaheen's is the last people. Let's go with Josie first.
I got this.
Josie resolved, tried her best to support her family by balancing two dojos, one as a model and one as a professional kickboxer. One day while she was out running as her usual training course along the mountain road, she was suddenly confronted by an enormous, hairy creature. Josie screamed and then fled half in tears, and the creature remained hot on her heels. Realizing that she had a chance of escape, had little chance of escape, Josie abruptly came to a halt and turned around and trembled to face her feral foe.
Oh,
It's Kuma.
gosh. I'm getting nervous.
Round one. Fight.
counter. Nice.
Fight.
Damn it. Could have went for a perfect. I went through the bear and I snapped his neck. Damn, she snaps the nigga's neck.
You scared me! You came after me so you could give me this? No. Are you okay? Stay with me!
Animal abuse. And last but not least, Shaheen.
أريد معرفة الحقيقة.
Shaheen worked for a private military firm specializing in the provision of security service. During his time in the army, he earned a reputation as an expert in one-on-one combat. One day, his friend and owner of a company involved in the oil industry died suddenly under mysterious circumstances. In the post-mortem, the death was listed as accidental, but Shaheen suspected foul play when his friend's company was suddenly bought by G Corporation, and the management and all the family members reassigned. He began to investigate the matter, and a relative of a close friend confided in him that a demonic man was pulling the strings at G Corp, Kazuya Mishima. Shaheen struggled to believe the real demon could exist, but an investigation revealed that Kazuya could be the worst than any of Hell's creation. Shaheen was torn. Did he take revenge for his friend's death by destroying the demon or not? Wrecked with doubts, he embarked on a solo mission to infiltrate G-Corp. It was all apparent.
لكن سأقاتلك إذا اضطررت. Round 1.
It's Kazuya, making enemies around the world. So the new character gets to confront Kazuya, but poor Eddie Goto has to get Chloe. Ow, why did I watch that? Got him.
انتهى أمرك.
Seismic toss.
Round 2. Fight.
You just beat my robot, man. You know how disrespectful that is in my religion, wherever it is. I think it's Islamic. The Muslim religion. You know how disrespectful that is? You don't beat my hood off. Die. Seismic top. Right, every day.
أصبح الانتقام أمرا شائعا والرحمة شيئا استثنائيا. ومع ذلك سأختار طريق الرحمة.
Did he knock out Kazuya with his hands full?
سيتم الإعفاء عني أيضا لعدم قيامي بإنقاذ صديقي. كازويا، ما رأيك في العمل معي؟
Kazuya's like, Mitch, you guessed it.
إنه الشر الأكبر. إذا كان الأمر كذلك فيجب أن لا أدعه يهرب في المرة القادمة التي يقابله فيها. لأجل أستاذ، لأجل العالم أجمع، علي إيقافه.
Such hope in his eyes. With that, folks, I believe that is the end of the character stories. We did them all. And that's it. Complete the character stories. Thank you guys for watching and have a great evening.